think I have to cross this one or that one. I don't know what is better. So let's start. And yes, obviously situation is let me go back to me. Situation is I have a big blister on my left leg, on my left feet. But yeah, why not? It's I hope I'm not going somewhere in the house of anyone. No, I don't think so. Because obviously all of a sudden they say, oh, okay, this is the way for Patterdale. Yeah, I'm already tired and it's like 10 meters and I have to do like 4 hours of work in this direction. All good, all good. I will survive. So, what I've seen this morning? Very interesting thing. Please close. Of course I close. Oh. By now everything looks great. We have done first like 20 meters and all is good. Optimism. That's one of the most important things in these cases. Look how wonderful is the surrounding. Except obviously for the door. That is shit. Obviously. Yeah, so what did I see this morning? Also, after this, I will probably start speaking in Italian. Because I want to have a diary, a log of what I've done. So this morning I reached as a first stop Riedel. Riedel is a very, 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 let me say very again, small town that has basically 2 or 3 things all in the same place. One is the Riedel Hall, I think it's called, I don't remember. And it's basically a big park. There is a tea room. There is this hall, indeed, that is, how can I say, it's big. It's quite nice. They do conferences there. Then there was this church. On a sign they were saying, oh, the church is open every day. But then it was closed. The church was leading to this, I don't remember the name, garden. Something with garden, everything is a garden there. And that was it was famous, but you need the ticket, and I'm not sure if it's clear because I've lost all the information, but I am like 1 hour and a half late, so I say okay, let's skip it. Also the hall, it was very nice because there was this waterfall. They built kind of small house, small wooden house there, and just for looking at the waterfall. But the small house is basically it's renewed, and there was this very old lady that was like she was studying, or she has studied art history, so she was telling me that it's really important for so if you are from here it's historical in some way. I was reading there was a plaque like informations, and they were saying that the picturesque movement was basically hosting most of the artists in this place for drawing this waterfall. Ooh. So yes, that was nice. The rest of the park I preferred to leave because it was already 10:30. 1 hour and a half for just the first stop. It was probably too much. So I think I should put my hiking shoe at this point, because I may easily fall, and if I fall I destroy the camera, sorry, the phone, and if I destroy the phone I will not be happy with God, and it will be my fault. Why I'm passing through this? Usually I do those things with my friend Flavia, and I do with her so that I can blame her. Now, if I do it by myself, who I can blame? Myself. Not very good idea. You always need someone to blame. Oh my God, I'm already dead. So yes, in that area there was this hall, this Rydal Hall. There was this church with this garden, famous for its daffodils, and we arrive to the very most important viewpoint there. That is the house of William, I don't remember, Wordsworth, probably. I don't know. One of the most famous English poet. Also because I think English poets are like 2 or 3, and they were writing all about bullshit. Let me show you while I'm sweating like a pig. I don't know if you can see that there are animals. I don't know which animals, probably sheep or cows, I don't know. In any case, very nice, but I cannot really stop here. So I was saying daffodils, William Wordsworth, I think it was. Yes, so poet, English poet, nice. I think I remember 2 or 3. Obviously William Shakespeare, that English people defines as the most important poet in the world, probably because they don't understand like Italian, and they don't know what is Divina Commedia. But yes, in any case, very important poet, dramaturgist. I don't know how it's called in English, but yes, at least he did things that were like nice. But this Wordsworth, so it's famous for this poetry like called the Daffodils. It is like if one day I wake up and I write a poetry, like I wake up, I go to pee, I say, oh nice, there are very nice flower outside the window, yeah, and now I'm inspired and I write 4 or 5 things, and I become the greatest poet in England. No, I read the poetry. It was out of his house. Okay, but I still remember it from high school, because obviously we studied that in the high school. If they have like 3 poets